Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. This time it's going to be the Sandbox. So it's our second episode of a sandbox environment, specifically in the UK that I just started building. And we're doing this very stress-free, so unlimited funding, being able to do just basically whatever we want within the scope of the landscape that's given to us. And it's been a lot of fun so far because it allows me to actually see some things that the campaign didn't show or the chaos theory didn't show. All of this, though, leading up to Jurassic World Evolution 3, which comes out on October the 21st of 2025. We're about 2 weeks away, a little bit less than that. So this is our countdown to that because as soon as it comes out, we're going to make that switch. So let's go ahead and jump back into our UK sandbox and see if we can't add some additional species. We did get our park rating up over 2 stars, so we can start looking at putting in flyers, and I definitely want to do that. So let's go ahead and jump back in. All right. We are up over 2 stars, not by a ton, but we are up over 2 stars. We've got all of our species happy now, 100% content with our Werasaurus, and we are 100% content with our Ceratosaurus. I believe we have no fossils. Do we have a third species now? We do not. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a third species. It's time to go for another expedition run. That's the response facility. That's not going to help us. That's the paleomedical. Where is our... Is it here? There it is. We did put in a hotel. We've got some smaller amenities. What I want to look for now are flyers. Of course, the problem is I don't know what Ghost Ranch. Oh, we already have an expedition. Why is it paused? Okay, never mind. We're good. We will need to do, though, another expedition so that we can start looking at flyers. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. I do want to start, because one of the things I want to do is I want to put the flyer paddock out here, out on this edge. I think that would be really cool. Or actually, something along those lines. I mean, I think we also have this here that's available to us from a land perspective. And then figuring out where we're going to put our marine mammals. That one I just don't know. Okay, so we have 4, 4, and 2. These are Parasaurolophus. This is going to get us 65%. I think I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't do another expedition for this. Go ahead and have you do that. Yeah, let's see if we can't find another expedition for that particular species. All right, there's a marine mammal. And they're now starting to show up with multiple. Okay, this one has multiple, including the one that I want. So let's do this one. And we need 5, so we'll send you. Okay. That'll be good. Let's take a quick look at our research tree. I want to make sure that we get... All right, we already got medium electrified fence. So one of the things that I want to do is swap out level 2 for level 3. Replace, yes. There we go. Doesn't have enough power. Or this doesn't have enough. The viewing gallery doesn't have power. That's okay. Very strange. Let's put a backup generator right there behind the buildings. Probably should have put a substation there, but I didn't want to affect the population, our guest population. All right, so we have a... let's put another small amenity. And let's put it right here. Actually, before we do that, I want to... because I don't think I did it. Guest comfort? Yeah, wide path. We need 5. There we go. All right, so we got expeditions complete. All right, let me slow some things down here. All right, so that's Trudon. I think those are teeny. Cory Thesaurus. All right, Para, and Para. Okay, so let's do these. This will get us to 90%. Then we can go ahead and synthesize them. We have a scientist that needs to rest. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, as soon as the research is done for the wide path... Actually, one quick thing, because I think they actually tell you... Security rating 3. There it is. Alright, what are these guys? They're security rating 5. Alright, so I need to get better... fencing. We've got security rating 3. But yeah, we definitely need to get... better fencing. Alright, let's go ahead and replace on. Let's go ahead and replace these. What? Too close? What are you talking about? WHS002? Okay. The problem is what I would do is I'd actually delete them and put down new ones, but I'm afraid if I do that, the Werosaurus are going to go flying out through the empty fence, so I kind of don't want to do that right now, so we'll just leave it. Why are they a danger to guests? Oh, because they haven't been built. Yeah, you have to take into account the actual time to replace things. Yeah. All right. We did the path, so we want standard path, wide path. We want replace on.
To some, this may seem inhumane, but when we let the dinosaurs fight, or when we manipulate them to, we gain a greater understanding of the animals. This research may eventually help us to better manage them.
Obstructed by This obstructed stuff is really annoying. I guess I shouldn't have put the amenities right on the path like I did. All right, well, that's fine. Then this I can destroy and put back. Yeah, for now it's not letting me. Yeah, huh? Move building. Okay. This is going to be very annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the replacement mode has to be off in order for that to get moved. That's very weird. That's kind of a weird thing in my opinion. There we go. Well, at least we know. At least we now know. Okay, so we now should be able to synthesize a new dinosaur. This one is... Oh, that's right. It's at 65%. We're waiting on... We are, aren't we? Didn't we? Oh, I didn't kick this one off. Okay. All right, and then while we're doing that, let's see if we can find a expedition for flyers. So this one was marine. That one's marine. Those are all marine. Oh, hold on a minute. This is a raptor. Oh, raptor. I'm sorry. I was thinking of like pteranodon or something along those lines. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. Dinosaurs. These two, which I don't know their name. I cannot pronounce their names. Actually, let's look at the research because the research will tell us what's been unlocked. Dimorphodon, Pterodactylus, and Sungaripteris. And then we can unlock Marodactylus and Tapajara. Okay, let's go back to the expedition map. I mean, Pterodactylus. That's saying that it's a... That clearly shows a fish, right? Okay. Let's see what happens. We'll do that one and see what happens. All right, I was going to put another amenity right here, so let's do that. Let's make it food. Let's configure. I do not want donuts. Let's do steak. Let's do fossil display. Let's do selfie spot with the fossil. And let's do a fountain. Okay. Okay. Now then, let's see what else we got while we're sitting here waiting. We got the viewing galleries, of course. We have a guest attraction. Oh, that's right. That's where the arcade and the movie theater and stuff like that come from. Which we could put back behind the hotel. We've also got the Innovation Center, an educational entertainment experience where technology meets prehistory. And the research outpost. And the amphitheater. All right, the amphitheater we're definitely not doing. You know what? Let's do both a guest attraction and an innovation center. And we can do them right here because we're not going to end up putting any paddocks there anyway. All right, let's see. Let's go like this. Because then I can bring the path up that area. Okay. All right, we did get a new dinosaur. All right, so we should have... All right, there it is. Parasaurolophus. Which is at 89%. Trait chance of thirsty, unfortunately. It just means you'll have to put down some extra water. But that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and... Again, we will modify... And assign. You need to go rest. We need 6. Alright, let us fix that. Have you go rest. And then there is a upgrade that we can use. I just don't remember where it is. Those are mods for the buildings. It was this one. No, that's science training. There was a upgrade that would allow me to get another scientist. Is it this one? Yeah, upgrades can be applied to buildings to increase the scientist limit by 1. Oh. Oh, it's number of scientists that can be. Yeah. Let's definitely do that. And then in the meantime, being I have the money to do so, let's, for those that are unassigned, let's train you. Let's go one more, because you're even around the board, so let's go ahead and do that. And then for you, let's put a point into genetics. Okay. And then I think we got fossils. All right, you're sold. You're sold. Okay, there we go. Pterodactylus. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let me remove one, put that one in. Let me remove one and put that one in. Okay. Okay, so now we can start to think about flyers. All right, so we got the Innovation Center here, which also therefore gives us room for amenities. I am going to probably put an attraction back here somewhere. But this, the other thing is, we can also go here. Like that. And then this will allow us to bring a path out here so that we can... Okay, we do. This was what I was... Oh, wow. Okay, I think I have an idea. So if we take the path and go this way, we can put a flyer paddock right here. Then take the path down here and put the marine paddock down here. At least that's a thought. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's a thought. I am going to absolutely have to fix this. Okay, let's do this. We're going to have to do it. All right, we now have the Pterodactylus. Let's do the other fossils for the Pterodactylus. These two. So we can get the genome up high. And then we'll look at doing those. How is that? Oh crap, I didn't have, that's right, I didn't have enough scientists. Yeah, I don't have enough scientists to do this. Okay, but hold on. We can now train the remaining scientists. Okay, so we're going to add a point for you there. I don't know what just happened. All right, so you're level 2, you're level 1. So let's train you. Let's put you in genetics. You're level 2. Man, how are you level 2? I didn't train you. Maybe I hired you at level 2? You I can't train. You I've already trained. Okay, so Jilan I need to train as soon as she's done. Okay. Excellent. The research for the additional scientists. It should now be finished. So let's look at mods, extra scientists. There we go. Let's do the same thing with the fossil extraction. Let's do the same thing with the expedition center. And that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Where are we with the Pterodactylus? Okay, apparently we're not. We do have eggs ready. Alright, so that one's thirsty. Water metabolic rate, health loss while dehydrating, and an increase in water needs. That's actually not a problem. Then there's social here. There's the alpha. Docile, long-lived. There's the alpha. There's an alpha. Okay, so we could go this one, and this one without any problem. Okay. Let's do that. And then we've got a scientist that needs to rest. Gilon is still on fossil extraction. That's okay, so she's doing the fossil extraction for the Pterodactylus. Okay. Yeah, these are going to stay the way that they are. We're almost up to 3 stars. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can... Yeah, okay, so we do not have enough genome to synthesize the Pterodactylus. So we're going to need to do another expedition and try and find another Pterodactylus. Okay. Species type. Flying. There we go. Dimorphodon. It says there are 3. Oh, there's the one that we've already completed. Oh, but apparently we can do it again? Yeah, it looks like we can do it again. Okay, it said our current Pterodactylus was at 73%. Huh. Oh, I've got... So I need to build another paddock for the new species that's being synthesized right now. All right. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what the difference between these 2 medium electrified fences are. I guess they're just 2 different styles. They look absolutely identical. think that's... Okay, I'm... Hold on. I'm a little worried about this. Alright, let's do that. Okay, and then... Viewing gallery. We've been doing this one. That there. Alright, let's slow things down so that I can do this and do it right. So one thing I'm going to have to do is put in another small substation. Let's turn it. Like that. Okay, it's connected. Alright, path, wide. Okay. And then that gives me an ability to put an amenity out there. Actually, a couple. We could put one on either side of the path. That doesn't look like wide, though. I mean, that's what I've selected, but... Yeah, it really doesn't look like wide. Okay, let's... So that we can figure out what these dinosaurs need. Release via airlift.
Picking up asset. Collecting asset.
Okay. Alright, so we just unlocked a number of things. Probably some additional species. Enclosures.
Assets in the air.
Oh, there's why we can't synthesize the flyers. We don't have the aviary enclosures unlocked. Well, let's take care of that as quickly as we can. Oh, we need you and you. Alright, and then you are still at level 1, so let's train you. Put a point there. Yeah, so the game was actually holding us back intentionally, which is smart. I mean, that's very, very smart. We need a gift amenity, and I was going to put in a guest attraction along the way as well. Oh, shoot. I just realized I did not put in this, and therefore did not... Where are the rangers?
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, so this next dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, has a flair for the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.
Okay, population is probably gonna be 4. Then ground nut and water. Oops. Okay, so ground nut. Okay, so that's done. Then we need water. Alright, I'm gonna put a crap ton of water in here.
Has been completed.
They're not recognizing it, though. And then they want open space. Well, okay, that's something I can do, because I've got a little bit of extra space over here. Alright, so let's do more fencing. Well, shoot, even better is I can just go out here.
Delivery complete.
Like that. Alright, let's see. Population is currently 3. I need to get you at least one more. Everything else seems to be okay. Okay, so let's synthesize another set of them. We need 6. There we go. We also have a scientist that needs rest. Okay. There's that. The expedition, I think, is back. I don't think we're going to necessarily be able to do anything. Alright, so we sell you. Alright, Pterodactylus, Pterodactylus, Pterodactylus. Actually, am I saying that right? Pterodactylus. Yes, I am saying that right. And Pterodactylus. Oh, there's a 4, so let me remove that. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, we'll do that all before we get the... Alright, so your biggest thing is you're lonely at the moment. Okay, what I'm going to do now is let's put a small amenity, a gift small amenity, right there. Configure. Action figures are perfectly fine. Like it. Let's go with fossil display. Let's go with fish tank. And let's go with fountain. And actually, let me real quickly, I want to take a look at... Alright, I'm going to change you... So, fossil display. Because I'm looking at the satisfaction numbers, and the minute you go over, I don't know, 40% of the green, yeah, 40%, it becomes better overall satisfaction, so that's the reason I was doing that. I don't think I can do that here. Well, yeah, I can put it in the fish tank. There we go. Okay, so now we've got one of each at this point, and alright, so we have some more Parasar. He even pronounced it, and I still don't know how to pronounce the damn thing. Okay, let's select our eggs. Let's see. Alright, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Actually, you know what? Prefers to sleep in the day. That's not good for the guests, so let's leave that off. This guy's thirsty, so we'll leave him out. He's going to be an alpha, so we'll leave him out. Or her. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put that one in. Oh, staff's busy. I really want to get the flyers in place before the end of this episode, and then maybe do the marine mammals in the next episode. Because the only time we've gotten to mess with flyers throughout this series is one of the campaign missions. Alright, so we've got that. Oh, we still don't have the staff. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the resting was complete. Now we're good. Okay. That'll get us another set of dinosaurs. Or another additional set to make them all comfortable. So we've got an herbivore. We've got two herbivores here next to one another. Actually, you know what? I wonder if... I never even thought to look. No, I was wondering if they could be housed together, but they can't. Yeah, they can't. Okay. That's fine. Storm warning. Emergency shelter. You know what? I probably should have another shelter. Wow, another tornadoes in the UK? That is very cool, I gotta say. At least this time it didn't damage any of the dinosaur enclosures. Drink coverage low. Well, that's because this one's damaged. As soon as it gets undamaged, we'll be fine. Okay, we've got our paras. Let's go ahead and put them in the enclosure.
Asset to be collected.
There we go. Okay, so now we can focus on the next dinosaur type, which should be the flyers. We're already at 92. I mean, I suppose we can go ahead and get these just so we can remove the fossils. Because we've only got a capacity of 18. Oh yeah, I've got to reopen the bunkers. Close all shelters. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of gotten myself into a habit of not closing the shelters until after all of the repairs are done.
Asset has been collected.
Alright. So we should be able to synthesize the flyer now. Except for it still isn't showing. Okay. Did I not research the... No, that's not what I want. The, yeah, there's the... I don't understand. Yeah, so what I want to do...
Asset delivery confirmed.
is that... do... View genome library. Oh, yeah, land genome library. Oh.
Confirming asset delivery.
Is there might be a different hatchery. No, that was under enclosures. Hatchery. Yeah, so my aviary dome is good, is done.
Transportation complete.
So how do we get... I don't understand. Let me make sure these guys are happy now. Yep, they're 100% happy. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay, really quickly, while I'm thinking about it, let's put in a guest attraction. And I'm going to put it back here. Apparently, it can only be the cinema. And then we need the path. Okay. There it is. Aviary hatchery. That's what I was missing. Okay. Let's put you right there. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to get power. All right, now let me see. I want to see how I can get my path there. Okay, there's path to the hatchery. Next thing, I'm going to put a ranger station out here. That's response facility. Paleomedical. Actually, I'm going to put both paleomedical and... excuse me. Let's put you... Well, I don't want to put it too close there because it might not, in case I need to grow. And it is regular response facility. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to need power. Okay. Excellent. Add task. There we go. Task. There we go. And I just realized I don't think I have... That's the ranger team. Where's the paleomedical? There it is. Okay, you two are covered. Yeah, I didn't add these guys into that paleomedical. Alright, now let's get our first flyers. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Hatchery. Pterodactylus. They have a trait chance of vulnerable. I guess that would be a problem if they were in with other flyers, perhaps. Alright, so let's definitely add long-lived. Yeah, we should probably start thinking about... That's not... I keep hitting the modified genome, and I don't mean to. So assign our scientists. 6, and you. There we go. Our first set of flyers. We now need to put a viewing gallery. I don't know how viewing galleries work. Oh, it's a different one. Okay, so we have to research it. Which we can't do yet. We need to unlock the viewing platform first. Okay. See, this was another thing. We didn't do a lot of research during either the campaign or the Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory we did do more, but I was more focused on operations than I was any of the other things. Let's take a look real quickly at some of the stuff that we have available to unlock now. The Stegosaurids are available. The Ankies. The Cerapticids. Another, the Triceratops. Okay, that's the armored path. Oh, yeah. I wanted to get a large herbivore in. Because right now, everything that we've got from an herbivore perspective are all what I would consider to be mediums. Dreadnoughtus? I don't remember that ever existing, but okay. And then what have we got as far as mammals are concerned? We've already got Ichthy, Plesio, and Dunkley. Then we could unlock... I'm going to have to stop trying to pronounce these things. That's actually pretty cool looking. Yeah, that one's pretty cool looking. Brontosaurus, okay. Yeah, and I definitely want to get a marine in place. We're going to probably have to at least unlock the Carnotaurus so that we can then eventually get to Majunga. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to get to, like, the Allosaurus, the Giganosaurus, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, obviously, is down. Oh, there's the Indoraptor. Oh, that's true. We haven't done any raptors yet. Yeah, we haven't done... Oh! The Dimetrodon. We should absolutely do the Dimetrodon. They are very cool looking. Because I got to find space for all these. Yeah, I got to find space for all these. Okay, so as soon as we can release our first Pterodactylus, I'll probably go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Okay, so there's expected life quenched. Same thing. Skittish and vulnerable. Okay, so the vulnerable one I don't care. So let's go ahead and do these. Okay, Yuka, we need to get you resting, my friend. I'm going to put down like that to give me some more room. Okay, so that is now done. Okay, so that now unlocks the viewing gallery, which I very much want. Additional configuration options for guest attractions. In other words, something other than just... Ooh, insufficient skill. $2 million for the avian viewing gallery. Damn. Damn. Thank God we're unlimited funds. Okay, the dinosaurs are ready to release. Alright, so we're going to need a piscivore feeder, but we're going to need water to do that. Yeah.
Honestly, the flying animals concern me the most from a security standpoint. We can round up escaped land animals, but when they take to the sky, all bets are off. This is the Seyaurodactylus, and we need to make sure it stays confined to the aviary. The only known species of this animal before today was named after the Latin name for frightful. That should tell you something.
Okay, so they've got enough water. Oh, of course we don't have... And they need sand. Alright, I've got to unlock... Okay. Fish. That's lagoon. That's how we... That's the hatchery for marines. Hatchery upgrades. Nope. Okay, so that's not what I want. Medicine. There it is. Okay, start. We've got another researcher that needs rest. So I kind of need to be honest here. I really wish that when you go into the research tree and you see the requirements, for example, for opening up the aviary. Okay, great. You have the aviary dome. That showed requirements to unlock that dome. But they should have also shown the other pieces, because you can't just open up a dome by itself. Well... Okay, I kind of see where they're coming from now, because I was going, why don't they show that there's the requirement for the hatchery? Well, because if you're not playing the game with expeditions, then you don't need the hatchery. But what about viewing platform and things like that? Waiting for drone? Oh, they use a drone to check on the comfort of the animals. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, let me speed this up a little bit. especially the piscivore feeder. I want to make sure to get that in. But yeah, now we've got room for additional amenities along the way to keep people happy. We can also do additional attractions, additional configurations of attractions. Zip line. Okay. Resting's completed. The piscivore feeder is now also done. There we go. And somebody is hurt. The Ceratosaurus has avian pox and is spreading it quickly. Do we even have what we need for avian pox? Let's find out. And there's a dinosaur with a sprain. There it is. Avian pox. We did not put in the avian viewing gallery. Let's do that. Oh, we never unlocked it. Crap. We don't have sufficient skill. Oh, crap. We don't have enough logistics. Yeah, so 6, 5, there's 11. Yeah, we don't have enough skill. Okay. Then, unfortunately, Uka, I think I'm going to have to fire you. Except for I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Fire scientist. There we go. Confirm. Recruit. All right, we need logistics. Ooh, here we go. She's strong across the board. Dennis. Okay, let's do that. And we'll train her. Or is she... Oh, she was already level 2. Oh, god damn it. I still don't have enough. I'm going to have to fire somebody else. Yeah, I'm going to have to fire somebody else. Crap. Okay. Unfortunately, I think it's going to have to be her. And then let's bring in... either Winona... Oh, see, they're giving me all level 2s now. That's the difference. I got it. Let's go with Harold. Okay. Then we can go back to here. Okay, there's the avian viewing gallery. That's required in order to unlock the avian pox vaccine. Which is now spreading. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Where's my... What? Oh. Staff busy. Okay. They haven't finished the viewing gallery yet. Can't wait to put the viewing gallery in place. That's going to be cool. Okay. They've been dispatched. Actually, though, I think that's for something else. Alright, let's put in the avian viewing gallery. Which one? Let's go with this one. Put you there. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect you this way. And then you're going to need power. Okay. Okay, now we need to research you. Rest. Alright, I think everybody here is now level 2, which means we should probably research level 3. And you need... Nope, wrong one. Resupply. There you go. Okay, so that medication has now been complete. And the mobile unit has been dispatched. We're down to 2. We're down to 1. Excellent. Okay, we got it covered. Woo! Alright, I didn't want to end the episode with that still in play. I was really worried about that, I gotta be honest. Alright, we are in good shape. We've got 2 herbivores, we've got a carnivore, we've now got flyers. The next thing is to get a lagoon in place, put down some additional attractions, additional amenities, and things along those lines. I think we should also start to take a look at some more modifications. Oh, that's fossils. That's not what I wanted. So we've got a bunch of gene modifications here. See if maybe we can do some additional ones. We got an intense immune response somehow unlocked. I still don't know how that got unlocked. The slowed brain aging has been unlocked. We've got some for avians as well, but you have to increase your total dinosaur species. You've got positive temperament. Cross-species adaptation. Not going to do that. Drought tolerance. I think that's one that we should definitely do. So, very cool stuff. Group adaptation to increase socialization. I think that's nice. Yeah, so really cool stuff leading into the next episode. If you can't already tell, I'm having a great time with the Sandbox. The fact that I don't have to worry about money, I think, makes it more fun for me. And I know that that means that there's no challenge. But at the same time, it allows me to explore what the game really has rather than, oh God, I can't do this because I don't have enough money, or I have to go make money first before I can do these kinds of things. It allows me to do things along those, to have a little bit more fun with the game for now. And considering this is leading into the release of Jurassic World Evolution 3, I think I can get away with it. So hopefully you've been enjoying the content just like I have. If you have, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.